Tonight, a lab technician with the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is being monitored for possible exposure to the Ebola virus. Julianna Goldman reports on the latest mix-up at the lab.
The CDC is conducting a review of the latest mistake, in which live Ebola virus may have been sent from one lab to another down the hall, one not equipped to work with the deadly pathogen. The technician who handled the sample was not adequately protected. CDC Director Tom Frieden is promising action, the latest in a string of pledges to upgrade safety. In a statement, he said no risk to staff is acceptable.
For this to happen and put our workers potentially at risk is totally unacceptable.
That was Frieden in July. It had just been revealed that CDC workers had accidentally contaminated flu samples with the deadly H5N1 virus, also known as bird flu. And in June, the agency admitted that lab workers may have been exposed to live anthrax after it wasn't properly deactivated. Those samples had even been transferred between labs in Ziploc bags, a breach of protocol. The mishaps prompted congressional hearings, during which Frieden promised, quote, sweeping measures to change the lax safety culture. The CDC put together a panel of outside safety experts and even temporarily shut down some labs. But CBS News chief medical correspondent Dr. John LaPook says the CDC may not have done enough.
Human error is always going to be present. You cannot get rid of it. But the question is, can you change the culture? Can you change the protocol so that when human error does occur, it doesn't have disastrous consequences?
The materials that potentially contained live Ebola in this latest accident were destroyed before officials even discovered the problem. The CDC never got to test the actual specimen. So, Jim, we may never know how big a mistake this actually was.
Julianna Goldman in our Washington newsroom tonight. Thank you.